Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the Financial Investor channel. My name is Brent, and today we're going to be covering M1 Finance. So, I had somebody email me or comment today or the other day, and they asked me, "Hey, Brent, I'm looking to get started in the stock market. I see you use Robinhood, Merrill Edge, and M1 Finance. What is your preferred broker for a brand new investor? I'm looking to get involved buying VU. What is your opinion of a good entry price?" So he asked me a pretty good question, so I'm kind of responding to him. There was a number of people that had asked me sort of the same question. Generally, what broker is a great broker, and then they had different comments on specific stocks. So this will kind of answer those questions. So I have three brokers that I use. Robinhood, which only holds forward right now because I don't have any of my own money invested over there. I have referrals that get shares on there every once in a while. If anybody is interested in starting an account over on Robinhood, now Robinhood is number three. Why is Robinhood number three? Well, Robinhood, some of the benefits are it's free trades. You do get a free stock for getting started over on Robinhood. So if you haven't started over on Robinhood, create an account, go through the referral link. You'll get a free share. I'll get a free share. And that's about it. They have free options now. What are some of the negatives that I think? They only allow you to buy complete shares. So if you have $100 to invest, you can only buy $100 stock or less. You can't buy Google, you can't buy an Amazon, Facebook, Apple because that's over $100. And number two, negative thing, you can't, let's see here. Yeah, if you're getting dividends, you have to always wait until you're able to deposit more money into your account or you reach a specific threshold. And sometimes that could take a while. So if you have dividends that get paid out of $5, but there's nothing that's priced at $5, you can't buy anything at $5. It just sits there in your account collecting dust. So that's always kind of a negative thing. So the number three over there is that they don't offer a retirement account. They don't offer you an IRA, a Roth IRA, and a couple other benefits. They don't offer you DRIP, that dividend reinvestment program that allows you to average in every single week or month or etc. So those are some of the negatives of Robinhood. So positive, they give you a free share, it's free stock options and trades, no fees. Some of the negatives, no retirement accounts, complete shares need to be purchased. Some of your money just sits in the account, collecting dust. Now, number two is Merrill Edge. Merrill Edge is great if you have $50,000 split between your checking, savings, and investment accounts because it gives you Market Edge Pro. It gives you 30 free trades per month. It gives you lots of research tools. It gives you dividend reinvestment program. You can track your dividends coming up. You can track a whole bunch of stuff on there. You can set up, create alerts. You can create specific, all sorts of different options for buying. You can do options on there. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. It's everything you can do, you can think of, you can do over on Merrill Edge. And it's even better, it's a better platform if you have $50,000 or more because then you get those 30 free trades, that plus all those other tools. But it doesn't give you partial shares. You do have to buy complete shares. And there are fees associated with the accounts if you don't have a certain amount of money. Not with the self-directed account. So if you open like a self-directed Roth IRA or a self-directed IRA, you wouldn't have to pay any fees, but they do offer some paid accounts where they manage your money, and those do take some fees if you go that route. Now, the number one option is M1 Finance. Now, I made a video on why I think it's the best investment app for brand new investors. And a brief summary: it has no trading fees. There's no fees in general. So if you open up a self-directed Roth IRA or an individual account, then there's no fees associated with those. There's no need to buy complete shares. You can actually buy partial shares. So if you have $100, you can throw that $100 at Apple, Google, Amazon, ticker symbol VU. You can buy the S&P 500 here that's priced at 244. You can buy that with $100. They also allow you to have Roth IRAs and IRAs. So there's really no negatives that I feel over on M1 Finance. They actually just released a comment today, and when I checked my email, that they're going to be allowing people to uh, do specific stock buys on specific stocks. I have to make a video on it because I haven't read into it all the way. They just had a webinar yesterday covering these changes on Wednesday. So I am going to be reading about it a little bit more, and then I'll make a video on it about the ways that they're changing and allowing investors to buy stocks on their website. But I think it's all moving very positive for them. One of the main things I really enjoy about M1 Finance is the partial shares. If you have $100 to invest, you're going to have $100 working for you the entire time. Also, you can set up, once you have your Roth IRA or your individual account, you can then set up an auto deposit. You can schedule auto deposits to come in. So on my wife's account, I set up her Roth IRA, I think it is. Yeah, her Roth IRA. Every single week on a Monday, she gets $10 deposited into her portfolio. Now, this $10 is the minimum amount that is needed to trigger a purchase, and her portfolio is also designed to get dividends almost every single week. So she may end up with $2 or $5 or $10 a week in dividends, and then every Monday that $10 goes in. I actually have a video on it, setting up $10 weekly schedule. Check it out in the top right corner. You guys can get do that as well. And so every Monday she adds $10. If there's $2 or $4 sitting in the account, that merges together to make $12 or $14, and that then purchases and averages down automatically based off my target percentages. So if I go to my portfolio here, the target percentage, this is VU. So this is a $255 stock, $242.79 stock. But we are invested in the stock with only $130. We own 0.53% of the stock. So we don't own a complete share, but we're invested and we're actually up. So that's really good right there, right? So you create your portfolio over at M1 Finance. I do have a referral link in the description below. I also have one in the comment section for both Robinhood and M1 Finance, whichever you'd like to try out. If you create an individual account over on M1 Finance, you and I both get $10 to your individual account when you deposit $100. It doesn't affect your Roth IRA, just to let you know. I've already tried that. But your Roth IRA, you should have that one working for you. I've made videos on Roth IRAs in the past and why I think it's one of the best investment accounts that you can make for investing in your future. So I don't know if I have a link specifically to it, but if I can find it, I will definitely add that in. So I've also made a couple other videos on the whole progress of such over on M1 Finance. Now I've been on M1 Finance about 3 months now, since January 8th for my wife's portfolio, and she's made roughly over $45 in dividends. So let's go ahead and I'll show you that. I don't want to make this video too long. What am I at? 8 minutes? Okay, one second. I'm going to pause it real quick. Okay, I'm back. So I just flipped to the Roth IRA. So number one broker is M1 Finance. I've already linked that video in the top right corner, so you may have it queued up. But I talk about why I think it's the best. Now, the next part of the question that I was asked is it a good time to be invested in the stock market? So right now, you're looking at this portfolio. This is my wife's portfolio. She's down 6.5%, or $359.14. Is that bad? I don't think it's bad over the short term. I don't care over the short term. If you're investing, you don't ever lose money over the long term unless you're invested in terrible stocks. These are all great blue chip stocks, and they all pay dividends. So right now, I had a couple comments also that some of the stocks that I was invested in, such as AT&T, Altria, Walmart, had gone down 10, 20% recently. So I think somebody else wanted to take a look at my portfolio, but this is all going to be coming out the end of the month anyways. So if you hover over your market value, you're going to see your net cash flow, which is how much money you've actually deposited into this account, and your market gain. So in this account, we've put in $5,637.83, and we've actually lost $405.12. But we're actually down only $359.14 overall in the market. Why is that? That is because this portfolio generates dividends. So every week, roughly, I get paid out some dividends. So far, I've made $45.98, and this offsets the market losses that I've taken. So eventually, these stocks will either stop falling or continue to fall a little bit, but guess what? They'll continue to pay out dividends. So is it a good time to buy a stock right now? Yes, it's always going to be a good time to buy stock, especially VU. If you're buying VU and it goes down, buy more and just keep buying more as it dips, because over time the stock market is always going to be rising. All these stocks are going to be rising over the long term because they're all great blue chip stocks. Now, if we click on the activity here, you'll see that we have $2.75 sitting as cash inside of the account, and that could be because we just got paid out by a specific stock. So Cisco here just paid out $2.74 in dividends. So next week, we're going to be depositing $12.75 into the stock market. You can see that last week we had $6.04 in dividends. We also deposited $10 into our account to trigger a buy. So $16.06 actually went into the market, and it bought Kimberly-Clark and Altria Group. As you know, Altria took a 20% dive, and Kimberly-Clark is also down in the portfolio. So I was able to average down on these specific stocks. So if we go back to our portfolio and we take a look at Altria, we own 5.13 shares of the stock. Overall, it is down just a little bit here. Let's see, it's priced at $54.07 overall. Let's see, it's still going down here. Let's see, is there a percent overall? Yeah, down overall 20.95%, only $70.41. Eventually, that'll all get made back up as this company, it gets back into the green light. But so to answer your second question, is it a good time to be invested in the stock market and VU or any other stock? It's always a good time to invest in the stock market. If you're starting off with an ETF, that's an even better time, because an ETF, that gives you a wide variety of stocks already within your portfolio. You're already diversified. If you're a brand new investor, let's go ahead and pause it real quick. I would always recommend that you start with ticker symbol VU. This gives you a huge diversified portfolio, 500 stocks of, just solid blue chip companies. You're going to have the most diversification of Apple, of Caterpillar, of Cisco. If one of the stock tanks, it doesn't matter. You have so many other ones that are working for you or against you. They also pay out a dividend. If we take a look at the activity for this portfolio, you'll see here that we did have a little dividend here, 54 cents. So I only had $100 invested in ticker symbol VU. $100, and I made 54 cents in a month. If I had $1,000, I would make $5.40. If I had $10,000, I would make $50.40. So it just depends on what you're wanting to get invested in, how much you want to go. So see, without really investing more money, I was able to get those dividends. I also had I had $10 deposited into here, promotion credit. This is for somebody going through the referral link. So they started their own individual account on M1 Finance. They and I both got $10. I also had $54 sitting in that portfolio. That bought me 0.04 percentage of a share. So you can see here, this stock is $242.46, but I bought 0.0434% of a stock. So that money, that $14 or that $10.54, that's working for me. I didn't have to wait to have $240 to invest in the same ticker symbol. It just bought it. And now I own, 0.54 of a share. So it's all working for me. All this money right now, it's all working for me. And that's the benefit of M1 Finance. So that is basically it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick video covering that question. I didn't have anything planned for today, so I hope I didn't, blabber on and make it too long. I hope you guys did enjoy it and you guys got to see the benefits of M1 Finance over Robinhood, over Merrill Edge, over just about any other broker out there that you're going to be able to get started with as a brand new investor. This one, if you start an account, go through the referral link, you get $10 towards your individual account, and if you'd like, you can start your individual account and your Roth IRA. That's what I have on here for my wife, and she put $100 into her individual account, her tax account, and then she put $5,500 into her Roth IRA and then bought some of those stocks in there. So those are all paying dividends and it's all working out for her positively. So that is it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, remember to check out my portfolio covering the rest of M1 Finance. I'll have that in the description below or in the comment section, one of those places. And of course, if you have any questions about M1 Finance, Robinhood, Merrill Edge, any of those questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below or email me at thefinancialinvestor101@gmail.com. And again, as a friendly disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor or tax professional. The information provided in these videos is for entertainment and fun. This is not investment advice. This is just me as a financial investor trying to help others make their money work for them. Don't try and time the market. Just buy. If it goes down, buy some more. Keep buying some more as you're in the negative because you're getting a discount. And also make sure you're getting started with a broker that gives you both a retirement account and an individual account that's taxed, because you want those options for you. And partial shares, you wouldn't believe it. I love it. I love being able to own a half of the S&P 500 with my $131. So that's it, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I will see you next time. Have a great day.